Hi, I'm Karen from 24 Hour Bookkeeper. Why should you care about cash flow? Oh yeah, I want cash flow. Lots of it. What does that really mean, and what is cash flow? Cash flow is the amount of cash and cash equivalents being transferred in and out of your business. This basically means how much money is flowing in and out of your bank accounts at any given time. Because I work in financial management, I can usually tell when someone has a cash flow problem. I'll get a call and I hear that I need to be able to check my reports every single day, or I need to be able to have a grip on every transaction that occurs throughout the day. To me, that means there's a cash flow issue. A few other examples are when you're struggling to pay bills, or you're taking money from one project and applying it to another, or maybe you're constantly robbing Peter to pay Paul. A lot of people mistake making a profit with having positive cash flow. Positive cash flow means that you actually are positive in cash in your bank account. Running a business in general is extremely challenging, and then add the stress of having enough cash. I'm sure it's frustrating having just gotten paid on a job and not knowing how much of that money really belongs to you, and then out the door it goes to pay bills. Let's talk about having positive cash flow. A reflection of positive cash flow is the ability to do additional things for your business, like hire more employees, having money to pick up properties, or just some peace of mind knowing that you're going to be able to make payroll next week. What if you want to go get a loan or plan to grow your business? Let me help reduce some of this stress by sharing a few tips. I know that there's never a good time to stop the train, or it's hard implementing new processes right off the bat, but if you can start with one of these tips, it's better than doing nothing. You can change how often you pay your bills. A lot of times, people pay bills the minute they come through the door. If you do that, you really don't have an opportunity to manage your money. Take a day of the week to pay your bills and let the money come in on all the other days. For example, if you receive customer payments on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you can enter bills to be paid for that week on Thursday. Then, review how much money you have this week for bills. You can plan on what might need to be paid next week and then process your payments on Friday. This allows you to see how much money you have and decide which bills are due and what truly needs to be paid. Another tip is not using your debit card. I know it's easy and convenient, but it's not a great way to control cash. When you use your debit card, you're reducing what's in your bank account without looking at the big picture. This makes it tough to make good financial decisions since you don't know what's upcoming or how much money you really have in your bank account. If you can, use a credit card and work to make sure that you can pay those balances off monthly. It might be easier to make a payment weekly, so you stay on top of it. Paying bills on a credit card also buys you a bit more time, which could come in handy during a slower time. You can negotiate terms with your vendors. This means you might call your lumberyard and say, "Hey, can you put me on net 30 terms?" By doing this, now you have 30 days past the invoice date to pay the bill. I don't want to stress you out to think that now your bill is going to go from a small amount to a really large amount, but again, if you have the opportunity to manage how much money you have and choose what bills to pay this week, you should be able to have a better picture on what you can handle. Look at your current expenses and maybe you could reduce some of your overhead and find where you can save money. I'll be the first to tell you that sometimes you make decisions and you sign up for things just because you need to move it forward. But I encourage you to take a look at what you're spending and maybe you can reduce some costs that you realize you're really not using. In construction, it's definitely tough when you're in a slow time versus a busy season. The bills keep coming whether you have work or not. You could consider looking at getting a line of credit to cover you for those really slow times and then plan to pay it off when you get busy again. Lastly, you can call on your overdue receivables and collect money that is owed to you. I know everyone loves doing this, but that's the best way to bring in more cash. Pick up the phone, call the customer, and be straight up and ask for it. This is a huge issue for most folks, and it's really important and obviously crucial to run your business. If you don't accept credit cards, this is also something you can start doing as you'll get paid faster. I know the fees suck, but at least you're getting paid. Thanks for watching this video. For more videos, make sure to click subscribe. You can also find more info on financial management by going to our website at 24hourbookkeeper.com, which can be found in the comments. See ya!